We have arrived, final recording for the Royal Rumble. We're talking surprises, baby. Who's showing up? Hello and welcome to FTTR, I'm Quaid, and today we are talking about my top 10 surprises that could happen at the Royal Rumble 2 weeks from now. Yeah, it's very soon, very soon, and it doesn't seem like they put much effort into it in my opinion. But we're going to talk about some surprises, who could potentially show up, and my reasoning as to why. But before we dive into that, please subscribe, please like the video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try to reply to every single one of them as we dive into this. Starting with some of the criteria for this list. So I've tried to not go with any sort of NXT call-ups because I don't really consider them surprises. I've kind of gone with some wild out there surprises from like different promotions and stuff like that. So there's going to be some weird ones, there's going to be some wild ones, and yeah, this is my list, so if you're not a fan, let me know your list down below, because I want to know what surprises you want to see in the Royal Rumble. So shall we just dive into it with number 10? Coming in at number 10, we have Tetsuya Naito. Yeah, what a way to start the video. Naito in the Royal Rumble. You didn't really think it could happen, could you? But as far as I'm aware, he's not signed to New Japan. He's doing stuff with Pro Wrestling Noah, who are affiliated with WWE and do stuff with WWE. We could always see Naito coming down to the ring. He doesn't have to do much in a Royal Rumble. He just sort of has to stand in the corner, you know, and occasionally hit his moves. So there's not much he has to do. But seeing Tetsuya Naito come down and doing the spin in a WWE ring, staring down with like a Nakamura, it's mind-blowing to think about, and it could happen depending on how much money they give to Naito. I think it could happen. I think he can work. I'm not 100% sure if he can work in the US or not. I'm not sure if he's had visa issues, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. The place would explode and the internet would implode. It would be insane. So yeah, starting off big, Tetsuya Naito is number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have Nick Nemeth, the former Dolph Ziggler, probably coming down to his WWE music because that would get a huge reaction if he made a surprise return with I can only think of Zack Ryder's theme for some reason, the O Radio one. I'm here to show the world. That one, the Dolph Ziggler one, probably coming down to that music, probably following. Is it going to be following his Call Your Shot? Maybe he's called a shot in TNA. Who knows? But yeah. And then we can have a stare down between Matt Cardona, Nick Nemeth, Kofi Kingston, and sort of relive the 2010s era of WWE. This sounds like nightmare fuel. Shall we just move on? Coming in at number 8, we have one that I would genuinely love to see, and that is the Iconics / the Inspiration, because their deal, I believe, has expired with TNA, and I believe they are free agents. They fit so well in WWE, and they did not capitalize on the Iconics whatsoever. They were amazing. One of my favorite acts from NXT on the main roster. The transfer worked really well. They were main roster ready. The promo skills, the music, absolutely everything about the Iconics was iconic. I'd love to see them back. I would love to see them back because I think they're great, and I think they've got a huge amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Huge amount to give to the main roster. I think their talent is, we've only scratched the surface of what the Iconics and Inspiration can do. So I would love to see them back as a surprise in the Royal Rumble. And hey, make them the same entrant. Just have them be like, at number 20, it's the Iconics, it's Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. They both get in, and then Lash Legend just immediately chucks them out. I think it would be amazing. Put them in a feud with Chelsea Green. Let's make it happen. You're going to notice a theme with these next ones, because coming in at number 7, we have Mr. Iguana. If for no other reason that he is a funny guy, people love the puppet, and you could even have it like his Tron comes on, he's not there, and then you just see the iguana pop its face up above the ring. It's Mr. Iguana, and we get some fun little comedy moments in there with him and probably Dominic Mysterio. I think Mr. Iguana he'd get a big pop. People would be very into Mr. Iguana being in the Royal Rumble. And yeah, maybe if you even have, he's not on my list, but Santino as a surprise entrant, Cobra versus Iguana, that seems like it's something waiting to happen. And I know I'm booking a lot of comedy in this Royal Rumble with all these surprises, but we all know Mr. Iguana's incoming, right? Coming in at number 6, as I said, continuing a trend, we have Omos. When was Omos last seen on the main roster? Was it his match with Brock? I think. I could be wrong. Maybe he was in a Royal Rumble or something like that. But we've not seen Omos in ages. And I think having Omos come down, being the big show spot who no one can seem to get rid of or anything like that. You know, he's got Gunther chopping him, can't do anything to him. You've got Obafemi squaring up to him, pushing him, can't knock him down. And then it takes a load of people to get Omos over the ropes. Yeah. I mean, I think we've all sort of grown a little bit of a soft spot for Omos from some of the stuff he's been doing in AAA. So I think he'd get a good reaction. It'd be nice to see him back on the main roster because I love him down in AAA, but it'd be nice to see him back. Coming in at number 5, we have the Kingo. That's right, the former AAA Mecha Champion. And yeah, let's just get him main roster bound as soon as possible because he is ready. He is awesome. He's amazing in the ring. He is a world champion. And I think having him debut in the Royal Rumble can start his ascension from AAA. Get him to the main roster. Don't put him through fucking NXT or anything like that. Put him straight to the main roster, Intercontinental title straight away, because he's ready. He is ready to take the Intercontinental Championship, and he is ready to ascend to greatness in WWE. I think he's incredible in the ring, and yeah, he'd be insane playing off some of these people. Imagine him squaring off with like Leon Slater. That'd be a sight to see. Let's make that happen. Coming in at number 4, we have Powerhouse Hobbs. Now, this is probably one of the most out there ones that probably never going to happen. But Powerhouse Hobbs didn't renew his contract with AEW, and everyone seems to believe he is WWE bound. Where better to debut this man than the Royal Rumble and have him absolutely clean house? If you want to make a statement, have him get the most eliminations. Just have him eliminate all the fodder. Your Kofi Kingstons, your Akira Tozawas, I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. JD McDonough's. There we go. Sorry, JD. But have him eliminate all the fodder, and then you have that stare down with a Gunther, with a Brock Lesnar, with an Obafemi, and you have the meat chants ringing throughout the audience. You have him square off with Rusev. You get AEW chants all the way around the arena. You probably won't get that, but you might. Who knows? I think Powerhouse Hobbs is WWE bound, and this is the perfect place to debut him. So let's just make it happen. Coming in at number 3, also from Pro Wrestling Noah, we have Yoshiki Inamura. Now again, I can fucking dream, people. Inamura is incredible. He's an absolutely incredible champion. He's current GHC world champion over in Pro Wrestling Noah, and he's been having some great matches. He had a questionable match with Ozawa, but he's had some really good matches with Masaka Tamiya. He did stuff in NXT as well with Josh Briggs. Managed to get it. And yeah, he's incredible. He's a big, beefy guy who can also run really fast and take to the ropes and take to the sky very, very cool, in very, very cool fashion. So I think that he should be someone that WWE are looking at like, let's have him come across. He's a great crossover star like that. Yeah, I would absolutely love to see Inamura in this Rumble. Coming in at number 2, we have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. No one knows what's going on with Britt Baker at the moment. It's been very, very quietly kept secret. You don't know if she's injured. She's not been seen since her promo with Serena Deeb, which feels like a lifetime ago. And she's not been seen. I think a lot of people were speculating WWE are probably going to sign her up at some point, and debuting her in the Women's Royal Rumble as a surprise entrance would be unbelievable. She'd get an unbelievable reaction, particularly if you kept sort of the sting of her entrance music, The Doctor Will See You Now, and then she comes out, because she's main roster ready. Again, she doesn't need to go to NXT. She's got the presentation, she's got the packaging, she knows what she's doing. I don't think she needs to go to NXT. So I think Britt Baker debuting at the Royal Rumble would get an insane reaction. I think it'd be really, really cool. I wish all the best for her because I think she's genuinely really good. I really like Britt Baker. So yeah, I hope that I hope we see Britt Baker in a wrestling ring again. Let's put it that way. And who knows? Maybe it'll be the Royal Rumble. And coming in at number 1, you all know who it is. It is Christopher Jericho. It's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen at some point. And why not do it at the Royal Rumble? If your contract has expired in the Royal Rumble, let's just do that. Let's just have Jericho come back, do the countdown thing. Maybe it gets to a number and then you go, wow, wow, wow. And then everyone will lose their collective minds. Then Break the Walls down hits. Jericho's back. He's got the LED jacket on. The place would erupt. And thinking of the people that he could be in there with, having to stare down with Cody, that's the one that'd feel weird. After they feuded for the AEW World title, I'd be like, what is this? What is this that I'm seeing? Having him stare down with like your Roman Reigns, who's probably going to be in the Royal Rumble as well. Just having Jericho in there, I think, makes sense. It really makes sense to have him. So yeah, I think Jericho will be in it. Whether he's announced beforehand or not, we'll see. But yeah, I think Jericho will be in the Royal Rumble. And those are my 10 surprises. Let me know your surprises down in the comments below and I'll try to apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support and have a nice day.